Prima Healthy Profile Business by Ihsan Cahya Putra. Editor and author Ihsan Cahya Putra. Illustrator content and book cover Ihsan Cahya Putra. Logo company and audiobook Ihsan Cahya Putra and Muhammad Al-Fakih Maulana. Picture in book Manajil Hairul Al-Furqon and Faiz Arif Nugroho. Preface. Business is a human activity that aims to make money by producing and selling a product, both good and service. Kinds of business. This book discusses business in the health sector. Prima Healthy Business is a business that provides service with the help of tools to support this service. Through the business profile book, the author hoped that the readers can understand about the gym and how to build a medical device company called Prima Healthy. This book is not purely the result of the author's thought. This book is assisted by several sources that help complete the content of the book. This book is perfect for readers who want to try the health business and want to know about Prima Healthy. Finally, the author would like to thank various sources who have helped in the preparation of the contents of this book. I hope this book can be useful for readers. Author Ihsan Cahya Putra. Chapter 1. Get to know more about the Prima Healthy. Background. Health as a primary need is one of the benchmarks in assessing level of quality of life of a person. Government through the Ministry of Health, realizing Indonesia's geographical conditions, presents its own challenge in compliance public health needs. With increasing people's life expectancy, service health, hospitals, and health disorder prevention service become an important issue in the community, especially because of its relation to issue of community welfare and for business development and development. Population growth is one of the triggers that enliven the market hospital development and business in Indonesia. In the next 4 years, in Indonesia, there is 17 million people aged 65 years old and over. Then, data from PT Samuel Sekuritas Indonesia research at the beginning of 2016 showed that the populations aged 15 to 64 years old could reach 184 million people in 2020. The population in this age range has increased by 17 million since 2013. Meanwhile, therefore, the age of 0 to 14 is projected to increase by 2 million people to 71 million by 2020. Because of this, it should be understood that there is data on the growth of hospitals in Indonesia. A year ago, the Director General of Health Efforts at the Ministry of Health, Akmal Taher, said private hospital growth averaged 5% per year. Regions, most of which are still concentrated in Java Island, where in 2013 there were 1,162 units, with an average growth in the last 5 years of 11.78%. While being short, second is the Sumatra region, with the number of hospitals in 2013 with 511 units. The average growth in the last 5 years was 7.35%. Coming in third is region Sulawesi, totaling 194 hospital units with an average growth 9.92%. The market for medical equipment and supplies continues to increase. Growing people awareness of health encourages them to be more sensitive to variety disease that may arise in his body. As a precaution, some people are routine checked into various health centers. This heightened awareness also supports the growing increasing number of hospitals clinics, and other health centers. Moreover, along with the implementation of the national health insurance, more and more people are interested in make use of health facilities. As a result, the need for health facilities has increased. Not only opens the opportunity to establish a hospital or health facility others. Another business opportunity is producing a variety of furniture fittings for a variety this health center. These various tools and equipment do not only fill new hospitals. Needs also come from hospitals or health facilities that wish to replace various equipment with new ones, either because of damage or because of new technology. Business opportunities in this field are getting bigger because the number of hospitals and clinics is also growing. Referring to data from Central Statistic Agency, the number of general hospital and special hospital at 2013 reached 2,228 units. Meanwhile, the number of public health centers is 9,655 units, not to mention private clinics. Every year, this health facility increased by 5% to 10%. It is difficult for the medical device industry in the country to record high growth given the small margin in this sector. Sugi Hadi, General Chair of Equipment Companies Association Health and Laboratory, Indonesia, said that currently the average growth in the medical equipment industry is only 5%. Stunt growth is because the business world is not given space sufficient margin to change from importer to local manufacturer. Apart from that, businessmen also must be faced with the risk of the weakening of the rupiah exchange rate, which can further erode margin, profits cut by up to 20% due to foreign exchange difference. Medical device manufacturers or medical equipment has a contract with the government since the beginning of last year. After the contract is signed, proceed procurement begins with importing both raw materials to be processed later in Indonesia, as well as a finished tool. Kartono stated that each member of the association will send a letter to that state institution to reset price according to the rupiah exchange rate against the current United States dollar. The weakening of the rupiah exchange rate until early July 2018 beyond the estimation of medical equipment entrepreneurs. As a result, a number of medical device entrepreneurs chose waiting until the exchange rate fluctuation subsides so that the products they sell can be accepted by the market. From some of the information above, it can be concluded that business opportunities are becoming medical equipment suppliers have their own challenge. Seen from their very needs many considering the number of hospitals that have increased until the price fluctuates due to still the large number of import goods from abroad, which makes this business easily influenced by change in the rupiah exchange rate. Definition of Prima Healthy. Corporate health is a specialty in the science of hygiene and it's practiced by conducting an assessment of the factors that cause qualitative and quantitative disease in the work environment and in the company through measurement whose results are used as basis for corrective action to the environment and if necessary prevention so that workers and the surrounding community companies avoid occupational hazards and are allowed to enjoy the highest degree of health. The principles and basics of sanitation and hygiene need to be studied properly so that an agricultural product processing company will be able to develop and establish a method or program for good sanitation, hygiene, and safety at work which is deemed in the company. The essence of company hygiene and occupational health as a tool to achieve the highest possible health status for workers, whether laborers, farmers, fishermen, civil servants, or labor welfare, as a means to increase production, which is based on the higher efficiency and productivity of human factors in production. The main objective of company hygiene and occupational health is to create a productive workforce. History Healthy. Prima Healthy is a company engaged in hospital medical equipment. This company was founded and managed by Ihsan. Currently, Mr. Ihsan as the initiator works as the owner. Bintang Anggara Jaya also has activities in the procurement and distribution of medical devices for government hospital, private hospital, mother and child hospitals, maternity hospital, public clinics, private clinics, family clinics, practicing doctors, midwives, and practicing midwives. Medical equipment. Medical equipment is a professional medical equipment designed and manufactured with high requirements including technical criteria, electrical, mechanical, electronic, criteria comfort of patient and users as well as the criteria of usefulness and safety medical. The use of medical equipment in health service in hospitals tends to be increasing rapidly. Therefore, the risk factors that exist are also high. Therefore, requires adequate risk management. According to Law Number 44 concerning hospital, Article 16, paragraph, medical and non-medical equipment must comply service standards, quality requirements, security, safety, and wearable labels. Medical and non-medical equipment must be tested and test calibration periodically by the examiner of the facility hall health and or facility testing institution health authorities. Equipment that use ionizing rays must comply with the provisions and must be supervised by an authorized institution. Use of medical and non-medical equipment hospital should be done accordingly patient's medical indications. Operations and maintenance of equipment hospitals must be carried out by officers who have competence in their field. Trust the maintenance of equipment must document and evaluate periodically and continuous. Provisions regarding testing and or calibration of medical equipment, related standards, pensions, and users and criteria medical benefit and safety. Use of medical equipment in services health in hospitals tend to improve rapidly. Therefore, the risk factors are there too high. Thus requires management adequate risk management. Chapter 2. Get to know company profile. Company profile. Medical device companies cannot be denied that their role is very important supply a variety of medical equipment to hospitals, health clinics, or general practitioners and even specialist doctors. Nowadays, similar companies are growing and more found to be competing to supply medical supplies to hospitals and other health centers with a variety of products and also competitive price. This is because currently the development of hospitals and health clinics cannot be stopped existing. Prima Health is a company that focuses on maintenance equipment health for the hospital. It provides Indonesia's private and public sector national wide selection of medical equipment and products. The main customer is the department health, public and private hospitals or clinics, and work closely with equipment distributors, local medical staff to ensure product availability nationwide. Prima Health presents in the business of supplying medical devices in Indonesia to meet equipment needs health needs which an increasing number of needs while maintaining the appropriate quality with the quality of health services. Location. Prima Healthy has an office located on Jalan Adikarya number 54, Depok, West Java, Indonesia, with telephone numbers 031 8066 945 or 0813333 40049 and fax numbers 031 8066945. Company. The name of this company is Prima Healthy. Prima Healthy comes from two words, namely prima and healthy. Prima according to KBBI, which means very good, healthy which means health. Because health is number one and will make the best quality products in Indonesia. Company Prima Healthy is engaged in the health sector, namely making medical equipment or products of the highest quality and affordable prices. Vision and mission of Prima Healthy. In achieving all its objectives, of course, a company must have a vision and mission to provide a clear picture of the expected future situation. Below is the vision and mission of Prima Healthy. Vision. Creating and developing a solid team by applying control quality effectively and continuously towards reliable performance oriented to customer satisfaction. Mission. In carrying out its business activities, Prima Healthy has the following objectives. 1. Prioritizing customer satisfaction in providing service. 2. Improve the capabilities and skills of human resource related to service organization. 3. Prioritizing work safety and security for both customers and source power in organization. 4. Always oriented towards improving performance in every operational activity. Continuous improvement. Organizational structure of the company. The company organizational structure is a description of the relationship between the functions of the parts and people who have different duties, authorities, and responsibilities in the organization. Job descriptions contained in the Prima Healthy organizational structure can be described as follows. 1. Director. Acting as project leader who regulates, oversees strategy, business development, and ensuring the implementation of strategies with which expect and evaluate the implementation of the strategy as a reference in the future which will come. 2. Technical in charge. Pay attention to the value of the quality of the goods to be distributed to customers as well as control the quality, so that the quality of the goods can be ascertained long-term use. 3. Accounting. Perform financial administration arrangements in the company as well as compile and make financial reports, tax reports, periodic budgets at company. 4. Product support. To support production to be distributed to customer and to act as a liaison between other functional groups within the company. 5. Collector or shipping. Responsible for the delivery of customer goods that have been ordered beforehand as well as taking the goods needed by PT Raihan Alkesindo. 6. Factories responsible for entering and inputting sales data or sales orders, print sales invoice and passage from the program, and file documents sales invoice. 7. Marketing officer. Marketing officer is assigned to the office and is in charge of making offer letters and offering products through marketing. 8. Marketing offering. Several products to consumer according to their needs with quality and good quality. 9. Engineering. Tackling maintenance for distributed equipment, including terrain preventive maintenance, carry out technical supervision by working with effective and efficient business fields. The hospital is an important element in public life, where it is the service must be fast and also the stock of the equipment must be available when needed. Preparations, pharmaceutical and medical consumables have a very important role in supporting quality health service at the hospital. Based on the Minister of Health Regulation number 58 of 2014 concerning the standards for hospital pharmaceutical service in Indonesia, procurement pharmaceutical preparations and medical consumables must consider the availability of budget, setting priorities, monitoring remaining inventory, monitoring data usage past, and time wait for the order. The role of the hospital equipment supplier company is very important, considering the hospital needs that must be met immediately in order to be able to treat the patient. Prima Healthy is able to take advantage of those opportunities to be made business. Medical equipment that is needed by many institutions to make a medical device business. This does not affect the economic slowdown. Not only hospital or agencies, the laboratory only needs this medical device, but the device work unit reagents or SKPD also need this medical device. Business in the health sector, especially business medical device, is a promising business. Public awareness the importance of health makes this medical device business increasingly in demand. The preparators business in the health sectors that are emerging will also definitely need a tool health. For that doing medical equipment business will never die. Everybody start from children to elderly people want a healthy and fit body. For that, a lot the way they fulfill it. Chapter 3. Closing. The Prima Healthy business is a fairly good business, reliable and very much needed. Moreover, this business is quite profitable for aspiring young people who want to start a business in the fitness field. Apart from being profitable, this business can also help many people in the process of living a healthy life. Hopefully, this book will be of use to everyone who reads it. This book is not purely the result of the author's thoughts, but there are many references and sources that helped in making of this book. The end.